3, 2, 1. 1.
Oh my God, Bobby.
1.
I thought you were gonna say something.
No, you were gonna start off the podcast with your rapid.
I'm sorry. Start again.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, this is Sonic, and you're watching the Oh shit, my voice cracked.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
That's a keeper.
Hey everyone, this is Sonic, and you're listening to the RadCast. Keep it cool.
Hello everyone, welcome to the RadCast. I am your host, Augie RFC, and joining me today is Derek from That Cube Gamer.
This is a train wreck.
Also joining us is Ryan from Sonic Situations.
What's the haps?
But
You
today...
mean Sonic Dead Situations?
Oh wow, that joke is so fucking funny.
Joining us today, we have a guest for this podcast.
What's up, Team DO5?
No. Joining us today
The
is...
voice crack.
The voice crack is cancer.
Joining us is Bobby from BlueBlur720.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for
Yeah, boy.
I don't know if you've
Alright,
heard the
let's
news.
do this.
I don't know if you've heard the news, but I heard Megapi has been stirring the pot, you know?
Oh yeah,
Hot.
he's
Ooh,
been
good
stirring
shit.
it for quite some time, maggot.
Augie, would you like to spill the tea to the viewers?
Oh, alright. Let me get this straight, alright? Megapi is someone I've known in the past to be a complete jerk. He's done some extremely scummy things to two of the people in this call, actually. Ryan, has he done anything to you?
I don't think so.
Alright, but he has screwed over Derek and Bobby to my face in DMs, and DMs are going to be coming out. Alright, I'm just gonna put that out there.
Augie, if you don't mind, is it okay if I can start off with a few things?
Yeah, we'll get to that. I
this
just need to
podcast.
clarify this one thing. People are going to be
Alright, go
upset
ahead.
with me for revealing DMs, but I have to say this. People are going to be like, oh, the golden rule. The golden rule doesn't exist. There's no honor among thieves, alright? The golden rule exists for friends. Like, let's say for some reason I'm no longer friends with Derek for some reason. I'm not going to release his DMs because we were friends, alright? We have a mutual respect. But me and Megapi were never friends, so that's why DMs are coming out.
I can't take you seriously when you say Megapi.
Megapi.
It's a dumb name. Like, seriously.
I think it's Megapi.
Yeah, I thought it was
PvP, I don't know.
Megapi Central. You must have that wrong.
Alright, Derek, you had something you needed to say?
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to start off with a few things that had happened in the past between us. Usually I don't, reveal stuff publicly. That's not my thing, but since this is the topic for this podcast, I guess I can bring it up. So, we're going to go back a little while ago, like months
Hold on,
back.
let me stop, Derek. Let me stop you there. I gotta do this. Long ago in a distant land. No. Yeah.
Stop. This isn't Samurai Jack.
Samurai
But
Jack
anyways,
is
for
gay.
real, months ago, basically I had woken up one day, and finally got on Skype after a few months, because this was around the time I was actually moving over to Discord, and I was just kind of moving out of Skype, getting into Discord.
Right.
And I go back to Skype one morning. I woke up and I got on my phone, looked at Skype, and I checked the Silver Team Skype group discussion. Basically, I along with Bobby, we were both in Silver
Kicked
Team.
out. Yeah.
Well, I'm getting to that. But one day I see that I was kicked out of the group, that I was removed from it, and same with Bobby. So I took a screenshot of it.
And he didn't contact you to let you know he was removing you.
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
I'll be getting to that. But I screenshotted it and sent it to Bobby over a message, like a text message, and I told him about it. And not too long after, he responded, and he seemed pretty mad. And from what I remember Bobby, he FaceTimed me, and we got into a discussion about it.
Yeah.
And I talked to Mega about it, and I was like, I wasn't mad at him for kicking me out. Like, that wasn't why I was mad. I was mad that he kicked me out without telling me. That's the thing that really ticked me off.
Yeah,
because,
you don't do that.
like, that's just dumb. Like, you don't kick someone out without telling them. If you're gonna like kick someone out of a team or like a project or something, tell them before you do so. And that's what irritated me that day. And I went on to talk to Mega about it, and I got mad again because he kicked me out without telling me. And same with Bobby. He didn't tell Bobby
Now,
either.
if he had told you, if he had hit you up and been like, we're thinking of like,
thought be gone, or like, hey.
But, yeah, like if he was to tell me like, hey, I think we need to kick you out, for reasons and blah blah blah, I would have been fine with it. I wouldn't have been mad necessarily. But the thing was, the reason I was in Silver Team, actually, I'm gonna get into this. I was actually one of their writers because I was helping with some script work for their projects.
Oh, and I gotta say something, Derek. I gotta tell you, after you're done speaking, I gotta let you know that I texted him one day, and he was like, "Oh, how come Derek's, he's too busy?" I said he's got a busy life.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
you have a
about
busy
to
life.
get into that.
And then he was like, "Oh no, yeah, he's too busy to be on Twitter. Too busy to be doing this."
well, people
He's
like
too like, dude.
Bobby, people like Megapi, like they don't understand what busy life means, because Megapi literally has been subtweeting me for 8 hours today. He obviously
Didn't he
does
say
not have
12?
much going on. He's a 19-year-old
He said
kid who got kicked out of college and is living in his parents' basement.
All right, so I'm gonna get back to my story real quick. 'cause I'm
How do we
actually-
get? Wait. I want to add some unnecessary drama. How do you get kicked out of college?
I don't know, he just tweeted that, and it was around the same time I started Song Drama Alert, which was back in September. And he tweeted, like, this was back at the time when we were talking.
Derek.
Like, remember, we were never friends, but we were talking at some point.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
gotcha.
I saw that message, and so I DM'd him, and I was like, "Yo, sorry about that." And he
Yeah.
DM'd something back. But yeah, he's
Anyways.
that's what he is. He is a 19-year-old kid. He got kicked out of college, probably living in his parents' basement, who subtweets teenagers on the internet for 8 hours straight. Like, he's a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To put
But,
this in perspective, he's subtweeting someone that's 4 years younger than him. Like, Augie, you're 15 or 16, right?
Yeah, I'm about
Yeah,
to
he's
turn
15.
16 in a few weeks.
Hey,
So-
we're gonna be brothers then.
All right. Well.
All right, let
All right,
Derek
sorry,
get back
sorry,
to
Derek.
his shit, so then I
Yeah,
can get
it's
on
all
mine.
good. It's all good. I'm
Yeah.
about to end off anyways. What I have to say. So, anyways, I find out that he kicked me out because I wasn't on Skype much, and well, that's what I remember at least. This was months ago, so I don't remember everything perfectly. But
This was a while
like he
ago.
kicked me out because I wasn't on Skype much, and one of the reasons being was, one, I was moving over to Discord at the time, and so I was pretty much done with Skype. I was moving over to Discord, using that more often.
Yes.
And the second reason I wasn't really on Skype much was because I have a busy life. Like, it may not seem like it. A lot of people see me tweet on Twitter a lot and all that. Like, I tweet on Twitter a lot, mostly when like some video game news comes out. I'm like, oh, gotta tweet about it. But
Right, but there's
Real,
a
like-
difference between being busy. Like, whenever people say, "Oh, you're not busy, you tweet on Twitter a lot," like, sending out a tweet takes almost no time at all. So that's not an
Exactly.
and
Really,
that's what I was about to say, because yeah, the difference between being busy and like tweeting something is completely different, because my life is busy. I have a busy life, and it
You're a
may
high
not
school
seem like it
student,
from-
yeah.
Exactly, and I have to focus on my work and studies and all that, and try
Right.
to get good grades. So, essentially, like he may have said what Bobby told me earlier. Well, he said just earlier, like, oh, Derek isn't busy. He's always on Twitter and stuff. Well, the
So-
thing is, like, tweeting doesn't take that long. It takes literally like 4 to 5 seconds, and then bam, you've got it up on Twitter. That's it.
So, did our boy Mega Man ever, or sorry, Mega, did he ever give you a warning that, like, hey, you may be kicked out soon? Like, if
Nope.
you
Not
don't-
me.
Nope.
So he
Not
just
me.
did
Not
it
at
for
all.
no reason.
See, the way I
It
see
happened-
it, in
it
fairness to
happened
Mega,
overnight.
which I hate saying that, but I do think, like, if you're in a project, you should have been more active in it. But Mega's
I
more
agree.
at fault here because He just kicked you out and Bobby without even like
For no
without
reason.
even
Yeah.
telling you. Like, what a scumbag.
yeah.
Okay, if he was to
Guys.
say, all right, if he was to say to me, all right, you're getting kicked out due to the lack of you being on project and being with us and having discussions with
That's
us.
different.
Yeah, if he told me that and then kicked me out, bam, I'd be fine. It's understandable. I wasn't really on the Skype much because of my busy life. And
Right.
I don't mean to bring this into it, but kind of the same with Sonic Adventure Remastered. And I'm not going to get too much into it because,
Oh, I will.
you know,
Because
it's a,
I have
shit.
DMs. I have files
It's-
on top of
yeah.
files to swing back at.
All right, all
Augie
right,
always
hold
says he has files.
Hacker
Yeah.
Boy 444.
Oh yeah. All right. Anyway, like
I literally have 4
Finish up
screenshots
now.
about SA
Alright, for real though,
Remastered.
my
I'm
shit.
gonna finish up. I'm gonna finish up here. Just
Alright, you finish
really
up, then
quick.
I'll get into that.
So, kind of the same went with SA Remastered. If you guys don't know what Sonic Adventure Remastered is, people watching or whatever.
Plug
It's
your
just
stuff.
a project remaking Sonic Adventure essentially.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you guys know, of course. But for real, they were saying like, you know, oh, you're not really on the Discord server much and whatnot, and like, oh, you're always tweeting on Twitter, but you're not on the Discord. And the thing is, same thing
It's
applies for
different,
Sonic
yeah.
Adventure Remastered.
Yeah.
I can post a tweet in mere seconds. Unlike real life, where I have to, when I'm on a Discord chat chatting with a team, that takes, you know, up to 30 minutes to an hour to get into a full discussion with a team of, you know, different people.
Right.
Right.
And there's
As
like
opposed to
there was
posting on
20
Twitter,
people at the
which
time
takes-
when you were a leader, so you'd have to be talking with all those people.
Exactly. So like the difference between talking to like more than 20 people on a Discord server about Sonic Adventure Remastered and tweeting on Twitter that takes 5 seconds, it's completely different. And so same rule applies for when I was in Silver Team, and same rule applies now where I'm in Sonic Adventure Remastered. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty much what I had to say about it.
Alright, here's
Okay.
where I get into this, by the way. Because I know exactly what Megapi is going to say when he's listening to this. By the way, Megapi sent out a tweet today saying, "Oh, I'm not going to worry about the podcast. I'm going to be very calm tomorrow." That's
Okay.
a borderline lie. He is going to be freaking out. I know he's freaking out right now just thinking about it because he's been subtweeting me for days on end. Well, hours on end. And like, he's so obsessed with this. Like he's so quick to be on the defense because he's such a sensitive guy. Like the podcast isn't even out yet, and he's already freaking out on Twitter. So no, he's going to be rioting tomorrow.
I mean,
but I know what
I
he's
don't-
going to
I don't
say
blame him.
because
Hey,
he's
look.
going to bring up some
Hey, look.
points. He's going to bring up
Look.
What's that, Bobby? Go ahead.
No, hold up. I want to bring up. I've been in his shoes before. I'm not saying I am Megapi. You know,
Wait,
I'm
you're
not
Megapi?
fucking Megapi. No, I just said I wasn't, dude. Do you not have ears? Anyways, yeah, but
Yeah,
I almost
but,
one time I almost got exposed, and I kind of like started becoming like a nervous train wreck, and I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
fuck.
and I was about to say something too about that. Like, I understand where Mega comes from, where he's saying, "Oh, I'm nervous about this." Well, I hate saying
No, what
this,
he's
but
saying is that he's
exposed
not
podcast.
nervous, but that basically.
Yeah, but I
confirms that
mean, he's
nervous.
actually nervous inside. I've been in that same step before. I get nervous about stuff very easily, so I see where he's
Excuse me.
coming from there. Like
Yeah.
if he actually is nervous, I see where he's coming from. on
I
that
guess,
one, and I'll
but
defend him on
honestly,
that.
like, if someone said they were going to expose me or make a podcast about me, I would be all for it. Give me all that exposure. Like, and even
Augie,
if
you
I
suck.
wasn't going to get
There you go.
exposed, even if I wasn't going to get exposed from it, I don't care. They're words on the internet. Like, words don't affect me on the internet.
Speaking of exposure, I've been quoting Mega's tweets and just saying like sex jokes, and I want to tell you, I don't listen. I don't actually think any of that shit. I think he lives a vain existence, and I'm not attracted to men. So yeah.
Yes, you are.
All right.
Moving on. Essay remastered. This is what Megapi is going to say in response to everything you just said, Derek. I kicked you out of Silver Team because you didn't let me join Essay Remastered. There was this whole drama. I remember. It was December 3rd.
Oh, I remember that.
December 3rd, alright? Me and
Oh
Megapi get
my
into
goodness.
a conversation. I forget why it started. And so, I have the DMs here to back it up, and I think I'm well within my right to release them right now, as you're seeing on the screen. He said to me during the conversation, and I quote, these are his words, not mine. I'm not going to alter anything or make anything up. Also,
Right.
decided to unfollow Derek, because ever since I showed my criticism for Essay Remastered, He's purposely ignored me and acting like a dick.
All right.
Not ask.
All right.
Well, hold on. It continues. Not asking to solve anything. I'm just saying that kinds of actions I'll take on something if they don't like what they hear.
Okay, I wanna. I wanna talk
Wait,
about
Bobby.
that. No.
No,
hold
I
up,
have one
hold
last
up.
thing, and then we can commentate
Hold up.
over this.
I wanna get my little piece on this.
All right, go ahead.
So Augie, no, B, go ahead.
All right, okay. He continues on, and I quote, "Here's the actual fact. I inquired to voice act. He said he'll have auditions for anyone to join." Days later, basically saying like Derek never got back to him. So how would you respond
you
to
know
this?
All right,
This
Bobby.
is how
Hold on. Like, I don't mean to interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt you at all. But I kind of just want. I'm quickly gonna get this done with because this was mostly targeted towards me privately, which I didn't even. He didn't even say anything.
Right.
Just,
Go ahead.
All right.
Dude.
So he's saying that I didn't respond to him over him with his criticisms over Sonic Adventure Remastered. One, I don't care if someone criticizes a project or anything. Look, I'm a video game reviewer. I criticize video games a
Bubsy.
bunch. Like, Bubsy. Freaking Bubsy. Look, I've criticized the Bubsy games a bunch because I hate them so much. Literally, if someone criticized my work, I don't care. It makes me realize, okay, someone's criticizing my work, telling me what I need to improve on. Bam. All right, I strive to improve it. That's it. It's just like that when I review a game or something. It's like, all right, I give criticisms to a game. Maybe the game developer will see it. I highly doubt it, but if they did see it, if they made a sequel or something to it, bam,
Right.
they'd see the criticisms and improve it in their next game. You know, it's the same thing here and
Yeah.
whatnot. So look, I'm a game reviewer, Mega. If you're watching this, you know that. So criticisms don't affect me. I don't ignore people just because you gave criticism to a project I'm in. It's what I do. I criticize video games and review them pretty much.
All right. But here's
All
the
right,
thing.
go ahead, Bobby.
Go ahead, Bobby, and I'll continue.
All right. Because I'm just letting you know now. I'm getting my shit across.
All right,
Derek got
go ahead.
his. I'm getting mine. So.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. All right, my boy. Okay. So the reason why I kind of felt uncomfortable about letting Megapi in SRE Remastered because I was trying to help out getting voice actors. So I was like, hey, you know what? You know, if he's like, oh, you know, I'll, you know, hey, DM me and, you know, I can voice C102 Omega for you or whatever the fuck Gamma in Sonic Adventure Remastered. And I was like, you know, he kicked me out of Silver Team. You know, this is why. The Dragon Superfan is the voice of Sonic in many projects. I think we all know that here. Yeah, everyone notices his Ryan Drummond action, right? Everyone knows him for being, oh yeah, totally cool. Let's do this, Tails. You know, that's not my actual Ryan Drummond impression. I can do a much better one, but I don't give a shit. Anyways, so he's in a lot of projects, and I kept contacting Megapi like, yo, how about, you know, Dragon may be going off to Afghanistan, or Dragon may be going off to the military soon, because he's a U.S. Army soldier.
He's busy.
Yeah, no, he's a U.S. Army soldier, and I respect him for that. All right, I'm not saying fuck him for that, but I'm saying like low key, you know, a lot of people give him the spotlight, but then when you know, Ryan, you just heard my Sonic voice, you were like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I have a lot of hidden potential. I haven't used it because a lot of people have bashed me for my voice acting. You know, I was just doing a coup earlier, like, problem. Anyways, but like, you know, he's in a lot of projects. I respect him for that, but sometimes, you know, I fight with him sometimes. I'm like, yo, you know, it's time to, you know, give other people a chance. Like me. I've been trying to get into projects and auditioning, and people have been like, oh, well, Dragon's got the edge, or so-and-so's got the edge, or, you know, we already got somebody for that. I've heard it over and over and over and over and over. And Megapi's no different, right? I get in DMs with him, and I'm like, dude, why, you know, he's like, oh, you're just the backup Sonic.
Literally, he told you that?
Whoa.
Yeah, I was the backup Sonic. I was never, they were gonna never use me, ever.
He called you the backup to your face?
The backup son.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm a backup Sonic. What can I say? I die hard. Yeah, dude, but like, it's not funny because that's what happens to me a lot of the time. Either Dragon does it, either
I can't believe that.
I just, it's bullshit. It really is just bullshit. It is.
Like, all right.
I have this. No, hold up, Derek. I want to get,
Go ahead.
Sorry, but I just,
right.
Like I've had this way too much. This has happened way too much. I'm either replaced. I'm either, people either don't want to use me, or I'm replaced. They've heard shit about me. They, they don't want to work with me, or they've heard me, but they've thought about working with me, but they don't actually want to.
And Megapi's no different.
Yeah. No, dude. I got kicked out of Silver Team because I asked him, why the fuck am I in this if I'm just a backup Sonic? And he was like, oh, well, I'll just kick him out of Silver Team then and not tell him anything, and then he'll just message me and I'll freaking go over that.
Okay,
so
and
I went and I was like,
this is where I want to come back in with some more DMs, which directly relates to this. As you can see in this DM up here, he says, so I just had enough of his, and this is what I'm quoting, I just had enough of his shit. And he's talking about Derek right now. So yeah, I unsubbed and I unfollowed him. Typical triggered 14-year-old kid. Which is, by the way, very hypocritical from a typical triggered 19-year-old kid.
I remember that. Dude.
Who's got it worse here? Okay, here he continues. This is where Bobby comes directly into this.
Alright.
Just a heads up. I don't care. I'm just letting you know. A few weeks back, 3 or 4... Oh, crap. Alright, never mind. Well, I forgot. That part actually doesn't relate to that. But here's the thing. He sent this other DM saying, and I quote, Bobby is almost on that edge too. So this is, keep in mind, this was December 3rd, 2016.
That's bullshit.
When you guys were still friends, he said to me, who we weren't friends with, he was so carefree in telling someone he wasn't even friends with that he was going to unfriend you, Bobby. And keep in mind, for those of you who don't know, Bobby literally made a video with Megapi. Like, you'd consider Megapi a friend, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
At the time, yeah.
And so, behind Bobby's back, Megapi was literally telling someone who he didn't even know, trust, or was even friends with, that he was going to kick him off. This just goes to show the kind of person Megapi really is.
Yeah.
It's BS.
I'm trying to find it here, but I had something that happened a few months back.
All right.
I just feel like, from what I've seen, Megapi or Megapi or Megapi or whatever you want to call him, Megapi,
Megatron,
Megatron, Mega Penis, whatever. He starts
more like
shit.
Micro.
Alright.
Anyway, he starts shit and then he starts bitching because he gets backlash, and it's like, dude,
look at what he did to Emmy Jones.
Okay.
Look at what he did to Emmy Jones.
Hey, but
exactly.
If you guys don't mind, this relates to Mega, and it happened a month after these DMs you're talking about.
Bless you.
Thanks.
But yeah, this happened like a month after Augie's DM said he's reading out. But I was talking about the classic television show Sonic Sat AM. And I had started watching it a bit, and I was like, hey, this isn't as bad as I thought it was when I was younger. And I tweeted something about that, and then Mega and one of his friends came out and said, oh, why was... I don't remember. I think the tweets were deleted, actually.
Yeah. By the way, just a quick thing. Megapi really loves the delete button. Like, I don't know if you noticed this. On his Twitter probably has 100,000 tweets, but right now it's just at a few thousand, because he literally clears his Twitter every month, so that whenever he gets into drama or something, like, he loves throwing out controversial statements, but the moment he gets feedback that's negative, he literally retracts his statement and then makes another tweet saying, man, I just wish people would respect my opinion. Like, acting like a little baby. Like, he's a 12-year-old kid in a 19-year-old man's body.
Oh yeah, he's Christian. Christian Winston Chandler was the mayor of Quick. Oh no, I'm talking.
Oh my God, stop. For real though, going to January of this year, I tweeted this out on January 6th, 2017 at 3:57 p.m. I don't know why I have to be that specific or whatever.
Is this like a murder trial?
I don't know, whatever. I said, I've been watching Sonic Sat AM recently, and it's not as bad as I remember it to be. It's actually pretty good, and that's what I tweeted out. And then one of Mega's friends, I'm not going to say his name out loud, he was like, that's because the theme for the show was for an older mindset. Back in the 90s, kids were competent enough to enjoy it. And I said, yeah, that's probably why I didn't like it back then. It was kind of dark than what Sonic was known for. Because, I played the classic Sonic games a lot, and even the adventure games, but still, I still preferred the classic games when I was younger.
I can't do it, damn it.
Anyways, he was like, Derek, yeah. All right, hold up. He was like, Derek, Sonic's always been a rebel against the industry. Even Japan treated him with maturity. And he also then went on to say, it's the best animation that Sonic has ever had. Even if Sonic isn't your thing, Sat AM had concepts that were engaging for everyone.
I love how a 19-year-old man gets so defensive over a cartoon made for children.
Oh, no. This wasn't Mega. This was one of his friends.
Oh, okay. Who?
Yeah, but then Mega, this was actually subtweets and stuff. Subtweets.
He calls people out for subtweeting all the time, yet he subtweets himself.
But anyways,
he's so dumb, dude.
I think the subtweets are deleted now. I can't find
everything's
them.
deleted.
But I remember
he can't stand by his
word. Delete.
All right, hold on. Listen, because this is actually kind of important. Mega comes out and he starts subtweeting about the post I made and and the discussion I got into.
Wait, Derek.
No, let Derek finish.
Hold up.
Okay.
Just real quick. So Mega comes out and he subtweets about the post I made about Sonic Sat AM, like, oh, it's not as bad as I remember, in the discussion I had with one of his friends. And then he was like, oh, he said something along the lines of this: 14-year-olds and their opinions.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, now you remember.
Dude, that was such a dick move.
And all right, so I then came out and he started subtweeting, so I kind of went back and as a kind of a sneaky move, I guess. I don't know.
I literally sent the tweet to you, so it's not like you were searching for info.
Yeah, I was looking for it earlier, but I subtweeted back. I subtweeted pretty much. I said, according to a certain someone, 14-year-olds can't have opinions. You were once 14 too. And then I said, I won't name him though. And then I also said, just because I said I didn't like Sonic Sat AM when I was younger, he wants to say that 14-year-olds have bad opinions.
By the way, guess what? I have DMs on this too.
Oh my
really?
gosh. Wait, hold on. Hold on about that though.
Okay. Sorry.
Wait a minute.
I'm almost done. And then I said,
okay, I'm sorry to keep cutting everyone off, but guys, can I, after Derek's done, can I, go back to my thing, or?
Yeah.
Just slam a mega piece of that like button, and I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Smash that
Anyways,
like
I go
button.
on to say, oh my goodness.
Having a shitty voice crack there.
Anyways, I said, I guess people on the internet can't have opinions, but as a reminder, this is what the word opinion means. And I had a picture from Google, saying opinion, and then and then I put what the definition was there. And then I said, so if you're reading this, still won't name you publicly. Please learn to accept other people's opinions and move on. And then I said, all right, I'm done with this little quote-unquote rant. Just a bit irritated since opinions are something you can't just have on the internet. And then one of my other friends on Twitter, I won't list him publicly either, but he's a friend of mine.
Too.
No. He's a friend of mine though, and he said, okay, so how does that work? What does age have to do with your right to an opinion? And then he said, just because you are younger, that person doesn't invalidate your opinion. And that was something one of my friends said on Twitter.
Okay.
About the whole thing. Anyways, I'm done with that.
All right, Bobby.
All
before you.
All right, my dude. Low key. Yeah, that's what normally happens to me is I've auditioned for many projects.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh no, we're gonna have the Dragon Superfan at Sonic," and I've even gotten in call with him and been like, "Dude, you need to lay off. I'd like to have a little piece of the cake. You keep eating the fucking thing, all for yourself."
Yeah, he's taking a mega piece of the cake.
Cut some slices, share it.
Oh my gosh.
Little common sense. He got He got.
Hello?
You know what? No, I won't bring that up. I won't bring that up because he'll get pissed at me. Anyways, I'm not trying to shoot at him right now, dude. If you're watching Dragon, if you're listening to this, I'm not going. Oh fuck you. Oh you suck. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing that. I'm saying, instead of eating the entire cake and having to take a massive shit later, how about cut some of the slices up and give some to me and others? Like, it's not that hard. The knife is right there on the table. Just slice some slices up and give them to us. That's all I ask. That goes for other VAs too. I'm not just, I literally, one day I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. Because I had this happen to me. Even on my birthday, I was told, I auditioned for a project as Shadow, and the guy told me, so-and-so has the edge, you're not getting the part. On my birthday. It's ridiculous. This is what I'm getting tired of. I auditioned for Shadow with both Kirk Thornton and Jason Griffith. And I don't get the part because people want to pick someone else. I auditioned as Ryan, I've tried Ryan Drummond. I'm working on that for SA Remastered because everyone gets a whole friggin' pissy about it, I'm not saying the project's bad. I'm just saying, like, everybody keeps going, oh my god, you need to do Ryan Drummond and Jason Griffith. And then it's now I just got to do Ryan Drummond. I can't do Jason Griffith. Haha. But, I've been just, it's hard. I did an Aku voice demo. A lot of people liked it, but some didn't. Some said that it sucked. The reason why that sucked was because I felt pressured. Because I'm not in the best situation right now, and I'm not going to go in that, and I'd appreciate if you guys didn't say anything about that on this podcast.
Right.
That's between the three of us. Or the four of us. That's between the four of us, so, yeah. I'm not in the best situation right now. I can't voice act right now. I'm on a hiatus. And for all my fans that are like, oh my god, are you ever going to come back to YouTube? I am, but at a later time. I can't do it right now. I wish I could. I really wish I could, but I don't have a great setup here. I don't have, I'm not in the best place. I'm not going to say where I am, but I'm not in the best place. All right?
And things are busy for Bobby. Like, he's...
Yeah,
I know what's been going on with, like, he was I think he was, like, the first person to tell me, but, like, he's been going through a lot, guys.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
I had 2 deaths in my family, so... And it goes on from there.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should wrap this up pretty soon. It's been about 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to throw out this last thing, and this is my last point against Megapi for now.
All right.
Because there would be something else in the future.
Oh, don't forget. Here, I'll type it in the chat. Just keep talking.
Everyone type in the chat, Knuckles.
Type in the chat 1.
Type a 1 in the chat if you made it this far. Sonic.
All right, make your point. Make your point, because I gotta get this going.
All right.
Go ahead, Augie.
Sonic, not situation. Wow. Okay. Sonic Spectrum.
See, I drilled that word into your head.
Yeah, and I hate you for that.
Anyways, keep going.
Sonic Spectrum. For those of you who don't know, is a Sonic news site that I write for. And it was founded by me, Derek, and Nargan from Nargan Nation. And if you don't know who Nargan is, he's basically he's my best friend on the internet. Like we've talked for so long, and so we were very excited to launch this website, right? And so Nargan wrote an article for this website that it was talking about Sonic Boom, and it's talking about Sonic Boom in a very biased, negative light. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Because, it's Sonic Boom, and, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. However...
Oh, yeah, and I gotta talk about that, too.
Right.
I got something with Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
However, Megapi, I don't know, whatever.
Megapi.
Megapi.
He found this article to be very distasteful, and as you can see, this is not a DM. We're done releasing DMs for now. But this is a public comment that you can go on there and read. Of course, he's going to delete this as soon as the podcast comes out, because he's not a man of his word. He deletes everything he says because he's too weak to actually stand by everything. But anyway, it reads, from Mega, written on December 2nd of 2016 at 3:37 p.m. We, as another news channel and other respected reporters in the Sonic community, I love how he writes this so professionally, like, it's the Sonic community. How professional can you get? But anyway, he goes on to say, we do not recognize this article as it shows immature bias towards negativity in this franchise. As a news site, a proper news site would stay neutral. And he wrote this, his argument was that every Sonic news website should remain neutral. I got news for you, Megapi. That is literally the most boring news site I've ever heard. Saying neutral. Are you kidding me? As a news writer, you're supposed to say neutral. First of all, neutrality doesn't exist. Everyone's biased. Second of all, even if it did exist, and we were supposed to say neutral, why would you go to Sonic Spectrum if you're just going to see regurgitated facts? You go to Sonic Spectrum because you see an opinion that's there that isn't there anywhere else. Biased. Every news source is biased. Every news source is biased. So don't come telling me that this is some immature bias coming from the most immature man on the internet.
Haven't you guys seen what's going on with the Wonder Woman movie?
So he goes on to say, there is no reliable source to this quote news, and therefore bite the opportunity as it came up to spread negativity. Yours sincerely, Mega CEO of Megapi Central.
Wait. Hold the phone here for a second. CEO?
CEO.
This isn't a company. This isn't Nintendo. I'm not the CEO of Nintendo.
He's literally like a little kid who sets up his fan club and calls himself the president of the Sonic fan club.
You can't, and I repeat, you can't be a CEO unless you're at a professional company. I want to Nintendo.
I want to go to the office. Where's the office? Like, I want to go.
Yeah, where's the office to this? Where's the office?
It's in Portugal.
Well, take the team. I want to meet the team.
You don't have to have like an office for a company. You can't call it, dude. You can call yourself a leader. Don't call yourself a fucking CEO.
Exactly. You
don't try to sound cool.
How much is Megapi Central worth? Yeah. Like, I want to know how much this company is worth.
Like, all right. So you don't have to have an office specifically to start a company. There's many indie developers for video games who all work in different locations, and they're not in one location. Yes, you can do that. But you can't call yourself a CEO of something unless you've got a company building with people in it. Like, for example, Nintendo.
Yeah. How about ID Software? Let's talk about Doom.
No.
That has nothing to do
If you've got a business license, then you can call yourself a CEO.
Exactly. If you're going to call yourself anything, call yourself a leader or a project leader.
This is the last thing I'm going to say to you directly, and I'm going to say this. You have oh my gosh, you have a stick jammed up so far up your bottom. You need to you talk like you're so full of it. Like you talk like you're the grand CEO of this company, telling us we're immature biased towards negativity in this franchise. Guys, you know what, Megapi? You know what? Go delete your channel. Go delete your channel and go delete yourself from the internet, because you do not belong in this community. You do not belong here. You bring nothing of value to this community is brought by you. You literally you can just you can just not ever make a video again.
All right.
You know what, Megapi?
To this, Augie, I gotta add something to this. I am proud to announce That Cube Gamer Incorporated, and I'm the CEO of the company. I'm still looking for people. I'm looking for people to hire, but I'm the CEO of this company.
Can you hire me?
I haven't learned what CEO stands for yet, but I'll find out soon, guys.
We want to end it here. I think I've said my piece. I think Derek. I think Bobby has. Ryan.
No. I'm not done. I'm not done. I've been waiting.
You're not done.
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
My mega penis, because I just.
I'm not done, dude. I've been waiting for everybody to be quiet. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm saying, like,
yeah,
you guys need to shut up, man.
You guys.
I like how the guest is telling us to shut up.
Yeah, Bobby, come on.
We started this, not you.
The guest who's been going.
Stop all that noise. Anyways, yeah. So he even wrote it to me about. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I will admit, I've had some drama in the past. Last summer I had some drama that really got me depressed and stuff. And he helped me with that. And we all everyone who started fighting with me, we ended it and we all became friends again. And that was the end of that, right?
Yeah.
He helped me with that. He also helped me with some drama I had with a certain furry, which I won't name. But he, you know, I've had drama with this kid for like 2.5 years. I'm not going to go into it. Maybe we can make an episode on the podcast about that. Not now.
Okay. This is our podcast,
Yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I am the
joking.
captain
Don't-
now.
Anyway.
Don't take that serious.
Oh, can we
Ryan,
talk about
hush.
the fact that he said he was going to be in the driving seat?
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
dr-
I'm so scared, guys. Should we delete the podcast? Like, I
Oh my
don't want to
God.
upload it. I don't want to upload it.
All right.
Here,
Alright.
let's end this off quick.
We gotta end this off.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, he threw me in a silver team for Dragon. He called me a replacement Sonic. He did help me with some drama that I had, and I do respect him for that. But you know what? Being a dick to my friends isn't okay. You know? And you know, just throwing someone out because you've already got people is bullshit. Because my friend Mr. Gojira95, when he does his Sonic Plush videos, excuse me, I had some dust in my throat. He does not only use Dragon and Sonic. That's what I like. He's used me in a video. He's gonna start using me a little more. You know, in and out with me and Dragon. That's fine. That's great. That's awesome. I like that idea. I wish people would do that, but no. Dragon is the only Sonic VA that exists. I don't exist. I just do a really good impression of Roger Craig Smith, but I don't exist. You know, it's biased bullshit.
Yeah.
And you know, he's on and off with me.
Just remember that he told me, someone he didn't even trust, that he was going to cut off all ties with you.
Oh yeah. I'm never gonna forget that. That's bullshit. You don't do that to somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the RadCast. As you can see, you know, you probably get the impression that we're like trying to get you to unsub or stop watching. If you enjoy his videos,
watching Megapi!
if you enjoy his videos and keep watching them, don't
Entire
unsub. We're not
ass.
going to be that petty and tell people to unsub.
Exactly.
If you enjoy it, go ahead. But all we're
No,
saying
you're
is, all we
entitled
wanted
to
to
your
do
own-
with this
own
podcast
opinion.
is just give you an idea of who he is as a person. He's not a good person, and we've
Megapi.
proven that in this podcast. Ladies and
Please
gentlemen,
eat.
if you enjoyed this, be sure to slap that like and subscribe, and we hope to see you next time on the Rad.
Eat my mega penis.
Pepsi.